Hi there, Tom Gerrard again, recording direct from my studio. Today I'm going to talk about classic albums. I collect a lot of vinyl. I listen to vinyl all day while I'm painting, and a thing that I'm really drawn to with a lot of records is the album artwork. And I've discovered a lot of great artists this way, but I've also bought a lot of records that is featuring artwork by some of my favourite artists. I'm going to be working through this over the next few months, and today I'm just going to kick it off with 5 of my favourites. And I'm going to start with this one here, which is Rammellzee versus K-Rob, and this is Beat Bop, which is the 12-inch, and the artwork is done by Jean-Michel Basquiat, and the album is actually also produced by Jean-Michel Basquiat. He's done the back cover as well. This is just a really good find. I consider buying an album that's been signed off by the artist as like buying a print, really, but a print where you get a free record you can listen to. This is also featuring Rammellzee, who's another artist who I really admire, a legend from the graffiti scene in New York from back in the 80s. And I just think that this record is a real sign of the times of that era of New York in the 80s, and it was even featured in Star Wars, which was very important for my upbringing. Okay, the next one I'm going to talk about is this album here. It's a Diana Ross self-titled album, but this is the artwork's done by Andy Warhol, and I picked this up for an absolute steal. It was only $25 at the record shop, and can't say I'm the biggest fan of the album, but as far as having an Andy Warhol print in this style, this is an original release from the 80s, and this is at Andy Warhol's peak when he made this. And to think that you could just walk into a record shop and pick up an Andy Warhol print for $25, which comes with a free record, is absolutely awesome. So that was another really good find. Really happy with that one. Okay, the next one I've got is this album by the band, and it's called Music from Big Pink. Now the cover painting is actually done by Bob Dylan, and then there's the design also that's done, which is very important, which is done by Milton Glaser, who is the artist who's famously created the I Love New York logo. So I think that this is really cool album to feature to a great designer and a great artist, and great musicians as well, all on one album. So I think this is a really good score. Found this one in my dad's record collection, and managed to score that one. Okay, the next one is 3D on Jupiter by 3D from Massive Attack. Now this album design is screen printed and done by London-based artist Paul Insect. I was very fortunate to go to Paul's studio in London, and he gave me this record, and it's as you can see here, it's an artist proof, number 23 in the artist proofs. And the actual album is awesome. It's a 12-inch, electronic music, but a really good album, and I just really, it's one of my prized possessions in my record collection, not just for the music, but for the artwork as well, and the fact that I've got a personal connection to the artist as well. It really means a lot to me. Okay, now the 5th and final one is this one. It's Cheap Thrills by Big Brother and the Holding Company, which is Janis Joplin's group from the late 60s, I'd say. But the album was done by Robert Crumb, the illustrator, and I just think that it's a really cool cover. It illustrates all the different songs on the album, and a big fan of Robert Crumb's illustration, and I just think that this is just a great album cover. Every time I pull it out to put the record on, I just love staring at the cover and looking at all the details and just looking at the way he's gone about illustrating the cover. It was originally released in 1967, and it's a great album, great artwork. And also I like the little emblem down the bottom that's saying it's authorized by the Hells Angels of San Francisco. So this is a really cool album, good score. All right, well that's it for part 1. I've got heaps of records here. They're piling up all around the corner and everything, and I'm going to continue to do this. I just thought I'd kick it off with a few real bangers in there. I look forward to doing more of this. If you're right into records and art and album cover artwork, then keep tuning in because there's a lot more to come.